I live in Japan and I've been to more anime cafes than I can count. So today I'm sharing 6 that are cute, fun, and nostalgic. Let's go.
The first theme cafe I ever went to was this Sailor Moon cafe, which is kind of fitting because Sailor Moon is also the first anime I ever watched. And it was so cute. They had original art of all the Sailor Scouts as waitresses. I got this Sailor Moon spicy hot latte with Sailor Moon's face, and it tasted like a spicy cha latte and was pretty good. I also got this croissant sandwich, which may not be as in your face and as obvious as the drink, but the croissant obviously symbolizes the moon for Sailor Moon. My favorite detail was this wrapper. That is the pattern of Sailor Moon's bed sheets. It had egg, avocado, and bacon, and tasted really good. Maybe a bit bland, but I would totally eat it again level. Next is the legendary Holy Grail Rainbow Moon Chalice Parfait. To be honest, this was also kind of bland too, but passable. It was like an average jello. No complaints. It looks amazing. Last, I got this Tuxedo Mask Jet Black Curry Bun to go. I love how this is a literal curry bun in a to-go container with fancy rose petals. It's trying to be all elegant, but the takeout container kind of ruins it. This was probably my favorite thing taste-wise. Despite being jet black, it tasted just like a regular curry bun. Of course, they also had tons of goods. And I know you're so curious about who's my favorite Sailor Scout. To be honest, it's changed a few times over the years, but right now I'm simping for Sailor V. I actually love all of them though. I ended up buying this Sailor Moon acrylic stand and this cup. I chose Sailor Moon because I love her, and I knew she'd match best with my other Sailor Moon stuff. Our next nostalgic anime cafe is the Ranma Half Cafe at the Guest in Tokyo. Ranma Half is a 90s classic by Rumiko Takahashi, the manga queen who also made Inuyasha and Urusei Yatsura. I adored the decorations here. Everything was modeled around the manga's black and white comic strip aesthetic, and the projectors added a retro vibe. But honestly, one of my favorite things was hearing Akane sing over the speakers. I ordered shampoos, so happy. Smoothies of shampoo drink. That's probably old Google Translate, so yes, I am poking fun, but I actually really appreciate the English. Shampoo is a long-time fave for me, and I've even cosplayed her in the past. Her drink had a heart straw, looked super cute, and tasted pretty good. I also love Pichan, so I got the Pancake of Pichan, who has no sense of direction, pancakes. The naming sense on these sound like a really long anime title. But anyways, they were also so cute. The black sauce on the pancakes kind of scared me at first, but the whole dish overall was very average. Finally, I tried the legendary Jusenkyo Hot Pot. This recreates the scene right before Ranma gets turned into a woman by the cursed hot spring. It shows Ranma and his panda dad fighting over the hot pot, with a little pudding representing Ranma transforming. If you don't know Ranma, yes, it's just pure chaos. I definitely recommend watching the anime. You can even watch the new one. But as for this dish, presentation is a 10 out of 10, but taste-wise, it was lukewarm, and the potatoes were harder than they probably should have been. But honestly, I never have high expectations for food at these places, because it's more about the vibe, limited goods, taking pictures, and the creativity put into the food arrangements. Also, I got Pichan from my random coaster, so all is right with the world. This might be the most unpopular anime on this list, but listen, this is the Slayers Cafe. Slayers is seriously one of my most favorite anime fantasy series. It's a top classic from the 90s, and it was crazy popular. I mean, it's popular enough to get a cafe in Japan. It's kind of like Frieren. How the f do you say that? It's kind of like Frieren meets Konosuba. Basically, imagine a group of goofy but super OP adventurers who have to save the world. The theme of the cafe was the characters running a fantasy tavern called the Dragon's Crossing Inn. The design was so well thought out. It's like maid cafe vibes mixed with RPG, and I am obsessed. Because it's a tavern theme and probably an older fan base, they even sold booze, which in my experience is rare at a character cafe. For food, I ordered Amelia's Royal Milk Tea because I love Amelia, and her drink was the most uniquely Slayers. It was in her pink, blue, and brown colors with strawberry whipped cream, blue candy pearls, and a cookie with her family crest on it, which is perfect because she's literally royalty. And then I had the Valentine's Day crepe plate, with chocolate ganache, strawberries, a heart macaron, and whipped cream. This chocolate ganache in Japan is called namachoco, literally raw chocolate, and it is heavily associated with homemade Valentine's Day chocolates because it's delicious and easy to make. On top of the crepes, you randomly get Lena, Amelia, or Naga on top. So I think the concept is you get one of these lovely ladies to make a homemade plate for you for Valentine's Day. I wanted Lena, but of course I got Naga. And yes, I actually went here alone on Valentine's Day, and it was just me and Naga. Romantic, right? At least the random coaster draw gave me Lena. Oh, and also Naga. I guess I can't escape her. I can't. Umaru Cafe. Like Konata and Tomoko, Umaru is an otaku icon. Her anime is basically just about her being a beautiful, cool girl at school, but at home turning into a hamster gremlin who loves games and anime. Just like us, guys! Kinda like Karekano, for the Moe fan crowd. I went with a friend around Christmas, so they had Christmas decorations everywhere. As a kotatsu enjoyer myself, I especially like these cutouts of Umaru near the kotatsu. I love her, she is so cute. Even though personality-wise, she's kind of a little turd. Like a cute little devil. Future me feels a little bit bad saying this, considering it recently came out that Umaru was based on the author's real sister. So when I say turd, no, I say it with love, as a big sister myself. Anyways, I ordered Sylphine's drink. It was blue soda that tasted kind of like ramune. On top of it, it had whipped cream and flour sprinkles that matched Sylphine's eyes. It came with Poke too, which is a reference to when Sylphine asks Umaru to play the Poke game, not realizing that the Poke game is basically a game of chicken that might end in a little kiss. My friend got Ebina's drink, which is Calpis soda with strawberry syrup, whipped cream, heart sprinkles, and a wafer cookie of Ebina. We also got this okonomiyaki that you decorate with mayonnaise yourself. Yes! I decorated this thing to look exactly like on the menu, and I'm kind of amazed myself. Yeah, I know. I should probably work at a maid cafe with these skills. As for the taste, it was pork and seafood flavor. Okonomiyaki is kind of like pizza. There's the amazing kind that you get at a good restaurant, and the frozen type that you buy at the supermarket and reheat in your microwave oven at 2 a.m. and eat alone in your kitchen. This is the microwave type. It's fine, I buy it sometimes, but not a lot to say about it. For random coasters, I got Sylphine's brother, Umaru's brother, and Umaru. I also got this Sylphine birthday card and otoshidama envelope. These envelopes are filled with money and given to kids in Japan at New Year's, and we get to see Umaru get one from her brother in the anime. Let's hop step jump into the Shugo Chara Cafe. Yes, more nostalgia. Shugo Chara is a magical girl series about Amu, a girl who comes off as a badass, but deep down she's kind of just an awkward, cute introvert. Also, this manga has one of the first anime catboys that I'm aware of. The theme of the cafe was super cute and featured new original art from Peach Pit, with all the characters dressed up as chefs and servers. My friend and I decided we wanted to order one item from each of Amu's guardian characters. So I ordered Sue's melon float, which was melon soda to match Sue's coloring, with a scoop of ice cream and amulet clover wafer on top. I don't like melon soda, but luckily my friend did, so they had it. Next up is Ron's Omu rice, which is ketchup fried rice with an omelet on top. And look how cute it is! It's shaped like the eggs in Shugo Chara, and it's made of real eggs. I feel like they could have done a lot more egg-themed dishes because it fits the theme and also tasted really good. Last was Miki's cake, which looked like a blank canvas. Miki is an artist, so you're given whipped cream, sprinkles, and cookies to decorate the cake yourself. I loved doing this. I found it so fun and satisfying. Yes, I am easily amused. For our random coasters, we got Nagihiko and 2 Ikutos. Catboy Ikuto is a huge fan fave, and I like him too, so I felt we were really lucky. I adore this anime, and did an Amu-inspired outfit for the cafe. Amulet Heart is also the first cosplay I ever made, way back in the day, so for me, it's a forever favorite. Last but not least, a cafe dedicated to one of my favorite shonen series, Yu Hakusho. Yu Hakusho is a classic 90s anime made by the creator of Hunter x Hunter. I actually have a full video on this cafe if you're interested, so you can check that out here.
Also, I'll be visiting the Summer Hikaru Died Cafe and Card Captor Sakura Cafe soon. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. I've been experimenting with different kinds of videos lately, and I wanted to try some that are just about going to cafes or cool places in Japan. I love doing deep dives into anime terms like buriko, delinquent girls, and gyaru, but I wanted to mix things up and do something more relaxed. What do you think? Also, do you have any questions about cafes in Japan? Drop it in the comments and I will help you out. Click here for another anime style video, or maybe this one's more your style. See you there!